and the 100,000.
Tere. Nii, kas te kuulete mind? Ma loodan, et te mind topelt ei kuule. Ma loodan. Oota, ma jõuan selle siin. Kuul. Oh! Tere, tere! Seda on ka kuulda, on ju? Siis on väga nice. Ma ei teagi, kus kohast alustada. Super. Tunni aja pärast avaldatakse Johnny Deppi verdict, nii et see mul on kuskil 50 minutit aega, siis ma vaatan üle, mis täpselt juhtub. Ja siis lämme võib-olla, ma ei tea, kui ma jaksan, kui see muusika asi läheb ikka peale. Kui see läheb inimestele peale. Nii, proovime seda. La. Loodan, et ma oskan seda laulu. Nii, okei. Klaviatuur teeb. Ei, kas tassi siin klaveri peal? Nii. Klahvid asjad, ma seda laulu ilmselt ei oska. Aga proovime midagi muud. Tühja maja leidsin enda eest. Ja silmanurgas pisar lõigatas. Ja sahtli põhjast sinu pildile seda ainiti jään vaatama. Mälestused tolmust puhtaks pühima. Ei suuda elada ma ilma sinuta, siis palun lase mind sisse külma tormi eest. Võta mind soojade käte vahele. Nii ma ukse lävelt palusin, kuid sina ukse sulgesid. Feided või? Võimalik täitsa. Täne. Vähemalt diski läheb see mingi teatis, see natukene aeglaselt, see läks see teatis sinna diski. Okei, proovime siis. See ei ole õiget akordi minu mõelest. Okei. Ma võtan korra function. Nii peaks olema. Võtan korra selle klaviatuuri siit ikkagi ära vist. Sorry, see tegi veits pauku. Nüüd peaks kõlama veits enam vähem see õigesti äkki. Ma arvan, et ma ikka oskan. Ma ei ole kindel, kas ma seda laulda oskan. See on ikka vale helistik minu mõnest. Kuulen ära kohe selle. Muidugi oli vale. Kohe teine lugu. Täht puudu. Tere. Bänd mängiks kaarte samal. Täht? Milline täht? Ma kurat ei näinud, ma mõtlesin, issand jumal, okei. Jah, nii, jah, mida iganes. You are the shadow to my light. Did you feel us? Another star, you fade away. Afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see us alive. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where lose it all in my fantasy. Where are you now? Are you only imaginary? Where are you now? Under the sea, under the sea. Where are you now? Another dream. The monster's running wild inside of me. Faded. Midagi niimoodi. Ja tahtsin öelda tere Volle, tere Sander, tere Keit, Keith, tere Helari. Under the sea, where are you now? Faded. Verdict tuleb 40 minuti pärast. Faded. Nii, aga siis Termikast jälle midagi. Kurat, Termikas on nii raske laulda, sest tal on nii nagu siuke kandev hääl. Et tal on ja veits nagu Oi, siin on ikka sitaks laule. Nii, proovime seda siis. Kurat ja vette täpselt siia. Nii, mis täna vaja. Katuseid mööda. Lähme kolame pööningute peal. Nad ei tea, mida tõelda. Need, kes pole iial käinud seal. Näitab meile suunda. Vana tuulelipp. Siia ülesse kuulda ei ole midagi. Käime katuseid mööda. Tule lähme turnime tornides. Lähme katsume pilvi. Lähme värvime taeva siniseks. Ühed tahavad palju, teised rohkem veel. Mõned tahavad kõike, nad ei kõnni katustel. Me ei näe teisi kihutamas ringi. Meil on silmad ainult teineteise jaoks. Meil on aega hoida teineteises kinni. istub kodus, joob õlut ja üksinda kurvastab. Üksik hooldaja naine vaatab üksinda viimase pikalt. Klaasist akende taga, neid on rohkem veel. Nad on üksinda kodus, nad ei kõnni katustel. Me ei näe teisi kihutamas ringi. Meil on silmad ainult teineteise jaoks. Meil on aega hoida teineteises kinni. Maailm kuhugi ei kao. Maailm kuhugi ei kao. Maailm kuhugi ei kao. Okei, see ei olnud päris nii plaanitud. See on hea kokteil. Väga hea kokteil. Asemmaga otsa ja just. Siin on, tead, ma ei tea isegi, mis selle kokteili nimi on. Siin on tume rum, siis siin on, mis see pomegranate on eesti keeles? Raudselt, kui ma juba tõlkin, siis see on granaatõun, jah. Granaatõuna mahli ja siis mis on passion fruit. Kannatusvili. Passion fruit, see sirup. Passion fruit. Maailm kuhugi ei kao. Maailm kuhugi ei kao. No Keith kadus ära või? No siin kannatusvili, aga minu meelest see on passion peaks olema, äkki ongi passion. Nii-öelda siis laenatud sõna. Tahaks ikkagi proovida seda That's hilarious, see on sitaks ja laul mulle nii meeldib, aga ma olen kindel, et ma ei saa sellega hakkama. Okei, midagi vist võib-olla saab. Andke mulle andeks, kui ma ei oska seda laulu väga hästi. Look at all the tables, look at all the tables I've turned. Guess you finally realizing bad you messed it up. Girl, you're only making it worse when you go like you always do when you want someone. You took away a year life, I can't get it back no more. Okei, ma lasen teile seda laulu, sest et ma, sorry, see on lihtsalt nii ilus laul. Tore. Nii et ilmselt see ei kõla nii hästi. Saan koos laulda selle kõiki.
Look how all the tables
Look at all the tables have turned. Guess you're finally realizing nobody messed it up. Girl, you're only making it worse.
when you call like you always do when you want someone. You took away a year of my fucking life and I can't get it back no more. So when I see those tears coming out your eyes, I hope it's me therefore you didn't know when you had me, but now you need me so badly. You can't be serious, that's hilarious. Thinking I would still want you after the things you put me through. Yeah, you're delirious, that's hilarious. Now you put the blame in.
Kas see oli One Republic või? Oota, kumma kontserdil sa käisid? Oli One Republic või? Ei, platvorm, ma olen täiesti nõus. Ma olen täiesti nõus olega, aga mul, ma ei taha mingi suht no-name koha peale ka minna. Oi, tere Tarmo! Issand jumal! Jah, seda ma ilmselt. Minu need sellised sitased ajad on juba möödas. Need ajad on möödas, kus ma mingeid sellised väga loll asju teen, nii et ma ei viitsi enam, ma tõesti ei viitsi enam. One Republic. Ma tean küll, mis laulu sa võib-olla isegi mõtled sellise, aga ma ei ole kindel, kas see on see sama laul, mis kas sa mõtled seda või? Minule endale jäi see nagu meelde. Tahaks küll, jah, lauljaks saada. Welcome to the
Hell raising, I'm ready for the worst.
Ma tõssin natuke asju ringi. Ma hakkan siit natukene ehitama, mul tuleb siia hästi pikk laud, siia kohta, kus jääb ainult klaver. Siis mul tuleb siia seina tulevad siuksed valguspaneelid, need on mul juba ostetud. Ja siis siia teisele poole tuleb seina peale tuleb see minu pütsi konto nimi. Sander, kas see on see laul? See kohaga. Juuni 17 või 18, ma pole veel otsustanud. Ma tellin selle tünnisauna ka nädalavahetuseks omale. Mulle jäi ka see kõlama, Sander. Welcome to Kas ma teen oma laulu ka või? Või need, kes ilma jäid, need ei kuule seda laulu? Mis te arvate? Oli küll, jah. Ta tegi väga hästi. Be sitting till the evening comes, watching the ships roll away, and I watch them roll away again. I'm gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm gonna sit dock of the bay, wasting time. Left my home in Georgia, heading for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I got nothing to live for, nothing's gonna come my way. I'm gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm gonna sit on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Looks like nothing's gonna change, no. Everything still remains the same. I can do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I remain the same. Looks like nothing's gonna change, no. Everything still remains the same. I can do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I remain the same. Sitting and resting my bones, this loneliness won't leave me alone. It's 2,000 miles of road just to make this dock my home. I'm gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm gonna sit on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Okei, keerasin pekki selle laulu, sest mind saatis bänd, ma ei ole klaveri peal seda ennast saatnud kordagi. niimoodi ka, jaa. Animated lõik, ma ei tea, siin ei ole. Kas siin on üldse mingid emote või? Võimalik. Esimene ole. Sneaks, ma arvan ka, et see on Sneaks. Kakskümmend minutit. No sa ise tulid selle idee peale, et ei tea, kas ma olen, eks ole. Sina oled Tarmo, nimest on nagu näha vist. Kus kohas olid? Liisu on see ju. Okei. 5M'is on Q, jah? Ja ma ei tea rohkem midagi. Ei saa, jah? Ei saa, jah, mängida. Pedaal on kuskil juhtme taga kinni lihtsalt. Ma olen täitsa ära unustanud, kuidas lugusid valida. Kolm tähemärki on maha müüdud, jep. Meil on nüüd ka söögilaud. Ma ei tea, kas keegi story't nägi, aga meil on söögilaud. Sinna saab... Nüüd ei pea kurat kuskil põrandal istuma, et sööma hakata, eks ole. Täna on juba juuni. Täna on 1. juuni. Said täna peksa. Kus kohas sa peksa said?
Don't wish to go and turn back time. I can move the mountains higher and high. Don't look back, hold on to your spirit. Keep moving every minute. I know it seems a little premature to live for the moment. I'm just a girl. Don't look back, hold on, spirit. Keep moving every minute. What you give is what you get. There ain't no regrets. If you give me wings and reason why, I'll be your angel in the sky. 'Cause I'm 17 only once in a lifetime. Read my mind. I'm ready while you're standing still. Are you coming with me? I know you will. We can search the world together. Come on, baby, now or never. What you give is what you get. There ain't no regrets. If you give me wings and reason why, I'll be your angel in the sky. 'Cause I'm 17 only once in a lifetime. Keep my mind. I believe there's a place somewhere else instead. I believe the grass is greener if I chase the magic no one else can find. If you give me wings and reason why, I'll be your angel in your sky. 'Cause I'm 17 only once in a lifetime. Read my mind. You give me reason, wings and why, I'll be your angel in your sky. 'Cause I'm 17 only once in a lifetime. Read my mind. 'Cause I'm 17 only once in a lifetime.
Haamriga said või? Haamriga said vastu pead või? Mis kurat, millest te räägite? Kas peksa sai? Cause I'm 17 only once in a lifetime. Tahad minna? 13 minutit on veel. 13 minutit. Siis ma tahaks vaadata seda. On kellelgi mingit erisoove praegu, et viimased laulud saab viimaseid laule kuulata. Oota, Sander, kas te läksite pärast kontserti, läksite kuskil välja ka või? Sööma või? Oih. Kollane koer, Kolle tahab nutta, mul siuke tunne. Teeme. sain küll leida kätte.
Vaikselt nutta nurgas tihu. Pisikene nukker koer. Mingi mure teda rõhub. Miks siis nutab väike koer? On tal keegi teinud paha, et nii kurb on koera meel? Või on jätnud teda maha keegi kallis elutee? Ja hüvasti kollane koer ütlesid, kui lahkusid. Ja hüvasti kollane koer ütlesid ja läksid siis. Istub nurgas nüüd kollane kutsu. Pisar läigib ta koonu ees maas. Istub, haugatab sind jälle kutsu. Miks ei tule, miks ei tule sa? Läksid öösel, kui pime oli kõik ja magas sõbrake su voodi ees. Sa läksid uks paugatas võikal. Nüüd kutsikas silmad on veel. Ja hüvasti kollane koer ütlesid, kui lahkusid. Ja hüvasti kollane koer ütlesid ja läksid siis.
Madismäe Kalle või? Mis asja? Ma ei teagi siukest laulu. Mingit vanemat laulu või? See on päris vana, see oli väga vana tegelikult, see on väga vana laul.
Hüvasti kollane koer
Palun ikka. Ja Volle, mul on väga hea meel, et me elame nii lähestikku, me oleme täpselt nii ühe korra võib-olla siin lähedal kuskil kokku saanud. Et võiks seda tihemini teha, ma arvan. Ma nüüd ise lähen pühapäeval ära nädalaks, aga pärast seda, siis tulevad jaanid ja värgid-särgid. Aga ma ei tea, Kihnu virvelus, ühtegi, ma ei jah. Jah, täpselt. No aga mis me sellest laulust arvame? Tõmbame jala tatsuma äkki ja siis hakkame 6 minuti pärast hakkab verdiktit vaatama. liiga lähedal, jah. Vangile ei meeldi trolli, vangile ei meeldi. Kurat, kuidas see laul käis? Ja mul on ratas täiesti täis pumbatud. Vot seda laulu tahtsin ma.
Vangile ei meeldi trellid, karskele ei meeldi viin, arstile ei meeldi haiged ja haigele ei meeldi piin. President ei kuula rahvast, rahvale ei meeldi vaht, vanale ei meeldi noored ja minule ei meeldi praht. Mulle meeldib naer, mulle meeldib armastus, mulle meeldib kõik see, mis meie sees on kaunist veel. Mulle meeldib puutumata loodus, meeldib olla noor ja oma rahvaga mul meeldib olla koos. Mõnele ei meeldi ausus, mõnele ei meeldi kuld, mõnele ei meeldi minevik ja mõnele kodne muld. Tulijale kõik on võõr.
Okei, ma tõstan selle 4 minutiga ma suudan, ma loodan, et ma saan kiiresti klaveri ära pandud ja siis arvuti taha tuldud. Mis te arvate, kas ma jõuan? Kas ma jõuan 4 minutiga? Jõuan. nii, 1 minut.
Performances with Jeff Beck. He is expected to stay there. His team said that he had prior commitments in the UK and he will be watching the verdict from there. We'll see whether he issues any kind of comment, video statement. We just don't know what we'll hear from him, but we do expect we will hear from his legal team as soon as this is over. And again, our cameras outside of the courtroom on standby, where we have seen crowds growing, supporters, and so forth as we get ready for this verdict to be read. It is about 3 o'clock.
All right, are we ready for the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh my God.
All right.
Oh my God.
Just for everybody in the gallery, reminder that this is a court of law, and regardless of the verdict, I will not tolerate any outbursts whatsoever. Okay? Thank you.
Oh my God. See on Johnny Depp ju. Ta kaotab. Fuck. Uh-oh. Please. Miks see nii siit kvaliteet on? Jüra küll, et ämber peaks kaotama.
If I could have the attorneys approach for a moment.
Oh my God. Nüüd on see kõige sitem kaamera ja kõige sitem connection neil või? Kas me teeme nalli? Ma paningi. Neil on lihtsalt sitt connection praegu. See ei ole võimalik. Mul on nagu 100 kõik maks kvaliteedi peale pandud. No come on. Let's do it. Ma ei usu, kurat, see oleks liiga hea, et siia olla. Ma kardan, et Heard lihtsalt.
All right, again, you're looking live in. Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what I need you to do, I need to give the forms back to you. When you find for a defamatory statement, one or more, you need to fill out the compensatory damages. It has to be at least $1 for compensatory damages and up to whatever you feel the damages should be.
Miks meil heli ära kaob?
Back to the operation room and do that for me, okay?
See ei ole minu net ju. Come on. Okei, ma teen refreshi. Äkki see toimub.
All right, so we'll be in recess till we hear back from them. Don't go too far, okay?
Recess.
Thank you.
All right.
Recess.
Well, just as we were telling you, this could wrap up in just about 10 minutes by 3:10, 3:15. Not so fast. There was a little sidebar going on with the attorneys in the front. Apparently, the jurors didn't fill out the damages section. The judge now sending them back to complete this special verdict form, literally like a worksheet that they need to fill out. They didn't put in the damages. Linda, what do you make of that?
all, Stacey, it means somebody won this case, that somebody won their defamation claims, right? Now, the fact that they didn't fill out the compensatory damages award, I think may bode well for Johnny Depp. The judge said it has to be at least $1. Usually you see if somebody wins, you have to fill out an award. Either that or somehow they both won, which I don't think is likely. But he was the one that didn't ask for damages, if you recall. He said, I'm not seeking damages. She asked for, I think it was $350,000 damages. So it sounds like someone won. It could be Johnny Depp because the jury may have telegraphed it by not filling out an award for damages. But under the law, at least has to be $1.
Right, so maybe they missed that instruction and just figured, oh, we're not awarding damages, so we're going to leave it blank.
That's right. That's what it could sound like.
Now, in the very unlikely event that they just forgot to do that section and they actually did intend for some kind of damages, we had a question from viewers earlier, which is what happens if there's a verdict, say, against Amber Heard, and there's a judgment awarded for Johnny Depp, and Amber Heard doesn't have that money, whether it's $50 million, whether it's $20 million, whether it's $10 million. What happens if she doesn't have that money, Linda?
Well, you know, we have that in many civil cases where the person that gets the verdict, they don't have, the defendant doesn't have the money, right? You can pursue her. It could be a claim that follows her around for the rest of her life. With it gets docketed, it gets logged. She could discharge it in bankruptcy, assuming it's against her. We're making a lot of assumptions. Maybe it's against him and it's $1. Who knows? But the likelihood is that with $1 verdict, the jury may just want to be sending a message for whoever wins. And again, we're assuming it's Johnny Depp, but it also could be Amber Heard because she was seeking damages. Maybe they found for her, but not giving her damages. We just don't know.
Yeah, we just don't know. I mean, this should be relatively quick, I would think, right? For them, if they've already decided on this and it was just an oversight that they didn't put anything in or didn't know that they had to write something. So, you know, they hopefully will be back in a few minutes. As we've been telling our viewers, and more are tuning in, the verdict has not been read yet. Just to bring everyone up to speed, here's what happened. Right at 3 o'clock on the dot, the judge, she is very punctual. She came into the courtroom. Everyone stood up. She brought in the jury. There was a little sidebar between the attorneys up in front. They were looking and they said, oh, guys, jurors, you didn't fill out the compensatory damages. You didn't fill that part out. There's nothing here. You have to go back to the jury room and fill this out. And so the jury was sent back out to take care of that, and that's what we're waiting for at this point. Again, Amber Heard, as you can see, is there in the courtroom with her attorneys. Johnny Depp is not here. His team having told us that because of prior commitments in the UK, which we know to be shows, he's playing music with Jeff Beck. He will be watching the verdict from the UK. So who knows? Maybe he's watching our coverage. If so, Johnny, call us. We want to do an interview with you as soon as this is all over. Linda, any final predictions here as we wait for word?
Well, it's very interesting.
Selvä.
And on appeal, you know, attempt to get the appeals court to either, you know, invalidate the verdict or to knock down the damages awards on some question of law that was decided wrongly at the trial. Or what they're going to do is, you know, potentially appeal it, and then it might be settled on appeal, meaning the parties might, while the appeal is pending, reach an agreement as to how much is to be paid. You know, that's one aspect. That's assuming that there's going to be an appeal. And I think if there is a substantial amount of money, you know, if $50 million is awarded to one of these parties, or $100 million in Amber Heard's case, which is asked for, it really makes sense to appeal it, because you're not going to spend $50 million on an appeal. They may spend, you know, $100,000 or a couple $100,000 on appeal, depending on what lawyer they use, what firm they use. But it would make sense probably to try and, as a last-ditch effort, to appeal it. Now, if there is no appeal, you know, and the parties decide to just, you know, accept the verdict,
miskipärast võib-olla ta arvabki, et Amber võidab.
The parties could be paid within a certain amount of time, probably not that long. The other thing is, if there's a verdict and, you know, one of the parties decides that they're going to try and, you know,
to fill out paperwork
for the party that has won would have to get a judgment and file that judgment with the clerk's office and begin enforcement proceedings on the judgment. Meaning, let's say, for example, if Johnny Depp wins against Amber Heard, and let's say he wins $10 million and she doesn't pay him that $10 million, what he would be able to do is take that judgment
spots, and we started to see
enforce it. He could go after her bank accounts. He could put liens on assets that she owns and get the judgment satisfied that way. But you know, sometimes people can evade judgments. You look at O.J. Simpson. He won the criminal case, but he lost the wrongful death case, the civil case, and there was a very substantial judgment against him. I believe, I'm going off memory, it was tens of millions of dollars. And what he did to evade that judgment, he was very savvy. He bought a home in Florida, and he moved to Florida. And in Florida, if you have a home in Florida, that home is immune from judgments if it is your primary home due to the Homestead Act. So there are things that, you know, savvy lawyers and individuals can do to evade having to pay judgments.
I have to assume a lot of those things likely will come into play here. Both of these parties never backing down. Let's remember, Ken, this isn't the first type of litigation that this couple has been involved in. They have been in lawsuits before.
Yes, this is a highly litigious couple. Everything down to their divorce, to the UK defamation action that Mr. Depp launched against, I believe it was the Sun. They're highly litigious, and you know, these are wealthy individuals. They have the money to spend on attorneys. A lot of, you know, people don't have the money to spend on attorneys, and they have to, you know, make more pragmatic decisions when it comes to litigation. They have the benefit of not having to be pragmatic at all. And I don't say that to be glib or funny, but it's true. He's got, you know, tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars. He can afford some lawyers to appeal this if he's lost. He can afford, you know, to go and try and evade the judgment through creative means. And so can she, for that matter. And it doesn't look like any ground has been given. I have to imagine any judgment that's rendered here as a result of the verdict, I get the feeling that whoever the liable party is, they're probably going to try and avoid paying even 1 red cent to the other, because there is such acrimony on both sides here.
Boy, and we've seen that play out there all in real time there. I've got a question too, just as far as right now we're dealing with house cleaning pretty much, as the jury is asked to fill out more of this paperwork for the verdict here for the monetary aspect of it. But so maybe just to explain for our viewers here, when a verdict comes in, and does anybody see that until the judge is going to read it out?
Statements, right?
No one should see a verdict until it's read into the record and the verdict sheet is incorporated into the record by the judge. That verdict sheet is the confidential work of the jury right now, and until such time as it's read into the record by the court, or you know, brought into the record by the court, it's not. No one's going to see it. No one should see it anyway.
See oli nagu minu ülemus ütles
And
mulle 2
really,
kuud
as we
tagasi,
were looking
kuigi
there
mulle
at
oli
Amber Heard,
lubatud,
because she was the only one
et kui ma
there
teen oma
before,
põhiasjad ära, mis
in
ma
this party,
mille jaoks mind on
obviously Johnny
palgatud, et siis ma
Depp
saangi
not
veel tõsta.
there. You have the build-up of the
Päris
judge
tootejuhi
coming out,
tööd
and then
edasi
it
teha.
almost
Ma ei ole
plays
saanud
out
seda
like a
teha.
Hollywood script to give you sort
Ja siis
of
ma
a
ükskord küsisin,
cliffhanger
et
right
ma
now.
arvan, et mul on nagu enamus asjad tehtud, ma ei tea, kas see on
all
palgatõusuga
waiting
siis.
with bated
Ai,
breath.
mina ei ole küll
If
mingit
I
palgatõusu
were
lubanud,
any of
et
these
palgatõusu
attorneys,
me
I
küll
would
ei
not be
saa
going
siit.
too far from the courtroom to get my afternoon
Et
cup of coffee.
ära isegi seda looda, et lähima tulevikus palgatõusu ei ole oodata, ma olin nagu
have a lot on the line, and the parties all have a lot on the line. I mean, we're talking about very substantial amounts of money.
Well, there you have it. Ken Belkin,
Ma arvan,
thank
et
you
ta
so
tuleb
much
mulle
for
sama
being with
jutuga,
us
et ma olen
here
siin-
on Live Now from Fox,
et ma olin
breaking
tiimliid
it
seal
down
ja siis
ahead
miks
of
sa
the
tahad
verdict
sellist
and now
tööd ja
breaking it
mingi
down for this delay, which we'll be watching inside of the courtroom as things continue to move forward. Hopefully, like you said, within the hour, we'll be getting another readout. No stalling, hopefully anymore, and it'll just come out here, and we'll be able to get
ju siis
some
nad ei saa
much
sama
more
palka pakkuda
answers.
või?
Ken, thanks again for being with us. We are going to continue to stay on this full
Ma küll
coverage
küsisin,
of
ma
the
ütlesin,
Johnny
et no,
Depp, Amber Heard
et
defamation
ma tahaks sama
trial
palka,
here,
mis mul praegult on nagu
as
selles töös,
we are
kus ma olen.
in somewhat of a,
Siis ta mingi, jaa,
he says,
ei, loomulikult,
I guess
ma
you
arvan,
could
et
say
sa saad
just a
isegi
little
võib-olla
bit of
kõrgemat
a
pole nagu.
delay with this readout going to be coming within the next hour or really any moment here. We have a couple of different live looks, Mike, if you want to pop up some of the shots from outside of this Fairfax County courtroom.
Sa ei oota ära,
Haven't
Sander,
really
sa
heard
tahad
much,
seda öelda?
about this courtroom, Mike,
Väga
until
ruud,
this
väga
trial right here. There have been thousands of people flocking to Fairfax County to try to just get a glimpse of Johnny Depp as he goes inside every single day, shows up with his driver. Amber Heard also showing up with her driver. She is getting some booze. He is getting some "We love you, Johnny." That has been all of the semantics kind of surrounding this defamation case that has everybody on the edge of their seat, including me, Mike, including you. We're hoping to get some answers here pretty soon. But we've been playing out some of those highlights.
Yeah, we really have. And yeah, anticipation continues to grow, no doubt about it, Daytona. And thank you again for being here as my co-anchor during this really big time here that we continue to wait for the moment. If you just are joining us here on Live Now from Fox, the jury was sent back to fill out some paperwork regarding the verdict here. So there was that anticipation, and then there's this lull right now. The lull only for a little bit. Any moment, the judge could come out and the jury could come back at any moment. That's why we say, hey, just stay with it. We're not going anywhere. All of the commercial breaks have been blown out. And right now, here it is. Here it is. So let's listen in right here on Live Now from Fox, as it looks like maybe the jury could be coming pretty soon. Right here on Live Now from Fox, as we continue to wait for this very big moment. We appreciate all our viewers around the country and around the world joining live right here, right now. In the meantime, while we do wait for the jury to get back in, as well as the judge, let's go out to our station from Fox 5 DC. They are covering this right now as well. Let's listen into a little bit of their coverage. Stay right here with us on Live Now from Fox.
Until this verdict comes down.
Now, let me ask you a quick question. Would you say that most of the people that are standing outside, are they from the DMV, or have they traveled far and beyond to be part of this moment?
I mean, it is, 3:15 on this Wednesday afternoon. So people sure seem to have been able to drop whatever they're doing and make it out here for this in the middle of the day. So we honestly just got to the scene here. We're hoping to be able to get to talk to some people here about what brought them out here. So certainly something we'll continue trying to figure out here.
All right, David, we'll stand by. We'll check back in with you. As we mentioned before, you're taking a look at the courtroom right now. It is empty. Well, not the judge's podium is empty because the judge has gone back, presumably to her chamber. She directed the jury to go back to their deliberation room to figure out some sort of monetary damage. Once again, though, we have not had any firm idea on the verdict. So as Katie Barlow mentioned, what that may indicate is that they conveyed to the judge that there was some sort of liability, although not clear on whose side.
videot, kus mingi, ma tahan mingi laps ja naist ja siis mingi kommentaari seal. Ma leian selle ilmselt kohe, ma
surrounding that headline, and yet there was a question surrounding it, and now we're on day 2 or day 3, 2.5 days that it's taken them for deliberation. So it seems to be that there is a lot of confusion setting up potentially at least an appeal for either side.
Yeah, you mentioned the headline. It's I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change, and that seems to be at least something that caught the eye of the jury, determining, does that play a role in defamation? Was that something that Amber Heard said? Was that something that the Washington Post decided to put as the headline of that op-ed? Because in most cases it is.
Back out right here on Live Now.
Ta on maha võtnud selle video, jah.
This is the moment here, and the jury is coming back in. Let's listen right here on Live Now.
Let's do that. All right, we're ready for the jury.
Davai. Tuleb, see kuradi kvaliteet. Miks? Okei, mul süda tegelikult ka poperdab praegu. Nagu lõpetage ära, seda kamerat on vaja. Meil on vaja näha kõike. Miks teil nii on? Näed, siin jooksis kinni, siin näitab. Okei, davai. Nad said hakkama. No nuta nüüd, viimased nutud ära. Oida, kuidas ta sätib ennast.
Mr. Foreperson, is this the verdict of the jury?
Yes.
All right, is it unanimous?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Jamie?
Siin ma vahepeal vahetan.
In civil case number CL 2019-2911, Mr. Depp's claim against Ms. Heard. 1. As to the statement appearing in the online op-ed entitled, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition, quote, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes. Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes. 2. As to the statement appearing in the op-ed entitled, A Transformative Moment for Women in the Washington Post print edition and the online op-ed, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition. Quote, then 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes. Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes. 3. As to the statement appearing in the op-ed entitled, A Transformative Moment for Women in the Washington Post print edition and the online op-ed, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition. Quote, I had the rare vantage point of seeing in real time how institutions protect men accused of abuse, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes. Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of this statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp. Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes. As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million. As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million.
5 miljonit.
In civil case number CL 2019-2911, Ms. Heard's claim against Mr. Depp. 1. As to this statement, appearing in the April 8, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, Amber Heard and her friends in the media use fake sexual violence allegations as both a sword and shield, depending on their needs. They have selected some of her sexual violence hoax facts as the sword, inflicting them on the public and Mr. Depp. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no. 2. As to this statement, appearing in the April 27, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, quite simply, this was an ambush, a hoax. They set Mr. Depp up by calling the cops, but the first attempt did not do the trick. The officers came to the penthouses, thoroughly searched and interviewed, and left after seeing no damage to face or property. So Amber and her friends spilled a little wine and roughed the place up, got their story straight under the direction of a lawyer and publicist, and then placed a second call to 911, end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Ms. Heard proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, Mr. Waldman, while acting as an agent for Mr. Depp, made or published the statement? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was seen by someone other than Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven by clear and convincing evidence that the statement by Mr. Waldman was made with actual malice? Answer, yes. 3. As to this statement, appearing in the April 27, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, we've reached the beginning of the end of Ms. Heard's abuse hoax against Johnny Depp, end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no. As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $2 million. As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $0.
Does either side wish to have the jury polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Jamie?
Members of the jury, if this is your verdict, please answer yes. If this is not your verdict, please answer no. Juror number 6. Yes. Juror number 10. Yes. Juror number 15. Yes. Juror number 16. Yes. Juror number 22. Yes. Juror number 27. Yes. Juror number 29.
Yes. I do find that the jury's verdict is unanimous. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes your service in this case. I want to thank you again for your dedication and your hard work during this trial, and I know I speak for everybody here when I tell you that we appreciate your sacrifices and your time and your public service in this matter, okay? So I'm going to have you go back to the jury deliberation room for one more time, and then we'll release you from there, okay? All right, thank you.
Ma oleks see idioot, kes hakkaks plaksutsema seal, nii et
All right. Okay. In accordance with law, I will amend the punitive damages award to the statutory cap of $350,000 on Mr. Depp's award. Okay. I will set this down for entry of an order. And can we do it on June 24th at 10 a.m. if that's available? All right.
Yes,
Mr. Chu, if you could prepare that order and then circulate it to Ms. Frederhoff, and we can have all the objections noted on it. All right.
We'll do that, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
All right, and if I get it before that date, I'll take it off the docket, okay? All right, again, thank you to all the attorneys for your professionalism, and you're welcome to come to my courtroom anytime. Well, give me a few weeks, but then you can come anytime, okay? All right, court is adjourned. Thank you.
Your Honor. All right.
Okay, best finale. Yep. Yep. Nice. Nice. Kui tore. Täiega äge ikka. Noh, kus see Amber läheb? Amber ei saa ühtegi filmi enam ju. Lõigatakse nüüd sealt Aquamanist välja. Ta ei saa mitte midagi. Ta ei saa mitte midagi enam. Ma võin talle tööd pakkuda moderaatorina, ma palka ei maksa. Kurat, see oli see TikTok video. See on meeste siuke TikToki video, aga oih. Ma ei julge siia panna see neid asju. Kas ma näen kuskilt oma ajalugu, mida ma olen vaadanud?
Jeg bare har litt sånn pepsmaks.
Vist ei näe seda. Ma libiseks ka toolilt maha Johnny Deppi põlve peale. Mida? Ma leia seda kahjuks. Aga kurat, see oli küll hea video, mis ma vaatasin. See on üks parimaid asju, mida ma täna on näinud. Kus see kadus nüüd?
Outside the courtroom where you can see these fans, as I said, every time a judgment was read in favor.
Okay, läbi, nii vaadake seda.
Oh, hey, Will you stay here just for a second? Be right back, okay? Stay there.
See on kõige parem TikTok, mis ma olen viimasel ajal. Vaata seda lõppu.
Oh, hey, Will you stay here just for a second? Be right back, okay? Stay there.
Häält on. Okei. Noh, saigi läbi see asi. Lol chat on lol, jaa, true. Nii ma teen paar minutit Guild Warsi ja... Jaa. ma ei saa midagi teha siin ja. Oi, mul mingi messast isik siin kõrval. Miks ta nii fucking suur on? Davai, hea tööd sulle.
By all six gods, what is that thing? It's huge!
That, soldier, is a threat. We're going to take it down. Forward!
Sergeant, there are more centaurs on the other side of town. Captain Thackeray's calling for reinforcements at the garrison.
If he's calling for help, it must be serious. But I can't spare anyone.
Ma arvan, et ma lõpetan ka striimi kuidagi. Kas ma saan kuidagi... Ma ei saa täise ekraani peale minna.
Balthazar.
Miks ta mul apply ei pane? Kus mul see apply option on? Nüüd töötab. Aga okei, aitäh, kes tuli? Ma lõpetan praegult jah ära. Homme on vaja tööd teha. Ja ma siis mängin Guild Warsi edasi. Mina ei lähe magama, aga Laura läheb ilmselt jah. Mul tekkis ka kohe juba järsku kõik siuke unekas.
You have something to report.
See on päris hea mängija. Jah, täpselt nii, kole, ta vaiks. Ja tööd teile. Tšauki, tšau.